So just a brief word about this area here. We're now at the end of this plaza. There's the pagoda. We're looking across. So what we did actually was just these tree pits, and these simple walls. The reason that there's a kind of a hollow here was to retain these two existing trees. These two mock-mean trees, Bombax ceiba. These two Bombax ceiba were already here before the park construction even began. And the critical thing when you're retaining existing trees is not to change the ground level at the base of the tree. Now it's easy to understand that if you dig out, if you dig around the existing tree, you'll damage the root system. But equally damaging is piling soil up around the base of the tree, because the reason being that the bark of the tree is designed to be above ground. It cannot tolerate sudden changes. And the roots obviously are designed to be below ground and the bark above ground. If you pile up soil around the bark will go rotten. It will not adapt for an older tree.
Also, the roots won't get enough oxygen, and
exactly. The roots also, yes, will be starved of air and might well be compressed, by materials put on top of them. So it's important to keep the existing levels the same, which is why these two trees are standing in this kind of little hollow area. Honestly, I can't remember what the planting was around the bottom of the trees now. I mean, it's like 30 years ago. I don't even know. But one of the sweet things here is that the maintenance guys who are looking after this park, they do these kind of cute little things, right? And they made this funny little sort of Japanesey style little garden here with some ornamental plants and some nice ground covers and what have you, or even a little Japanese maple here, right? Which is quite unusual to see in Hong Kong.
not doing so well.
It doesn't. The reason it's unusual to see in Hong Kong is because it doesn't like being in Hong Kong. It likes, amazingly, to be in Japan. Right? So if you want to see Japanese maple, go to Japan. But I actually still think that it's quite sweet what they've done. And so, because things will always change, you never really know what's going to happen. Once you, as the designer, you hand over to a maintenance group of people who you probably will not meet. You don't even know who they are. I'm rather relieved, when I come to this park, that they haven't done anything drastic. Right? They do these funny little squiddly things, right? Which honestly I don't really mind whether they do them or not. And they're quite sweet. But anyway, that's the reason that the hollow is here in the first place.